So that's my check-in done at 1 day out. I did try on my stage bikini again for the second time. Fits perfectly. Very happy with this morning's check-in and how my body is responding to the additional food. I was up by 1 pound this morning, so I did the first day of food, which was like 255 grams of carbs. Weight didn't change, went up to 315 grams of carbs. Weight went up by 1 pound, but there's still more room to fill. So Darren has sent me through my provisional plan for today on WhatsApp, and we're going with lower protein, higher carbs, and I've got my first meal here, which is looking pretty epic, and I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, I've got a busy day today. You think the day before show should be chilled, but it is the first day of the pro show, so you've got the men on today. Prejudging is at 1. I was up early this morning checking in my girls that are competing in Sweden tomorrow, so it's their show day as well, so mapping everything out for them. They're checking in again with me before we go to the expo, so there's a lot of moving parts today, and when you're trying to get all of your food in, you have to schedule everything out. So this meal's going in at 8 a.m, then I'll get another meal in at 10, do another check-in with Darren, make any adjustments if needed. If not, the plan stays the same. Then we head over to the expo, watch prejudging, then I've got tanning, photo shoot, tanning, another check-in in between that, and then another 4 meals to get in. So it's a busy old day. I'm going to try and vlog as much as I possibly can, and of course vlog tomorrow, which is going to be show day, but I'll show you what this meal is now. So this is 60 grams of cream rice this time around, 20 grams of whey paste, 50 grams of banana, 10 grams of honey, and a squares bar. And 1 coffee is allowed, and water intake for today is 5 litres and 5 grams of pink salt. A few hours later, and quite a chilled morning since breakfast at 8. It's now just gone 10 a.m, get my next meal in. But as you can see, I've done my hair, my makeup. I have put an outfit on for the expo so that I can go and enjoy the expo, and my hair and my makeup's all done for my shoot, which is in between my tanning. But my next meal that's going in now is 100 grams of cooked rice, 50 grams of chicken, 20 grams of dates, 10 grams of honey, hot sauce, and another Rice Crispy Squares bar. So eat this up now, and then in about an hour I'll do another check-in with hubby, and then we'll just confirm the next couple of meals that I need to prep to take with me, and then it's off to the expo for prejudging for the men's, meet up with some clients, and then tanning and all the other things. Finally left the apartment now, and we are just heading over to the expo. Men's prejudging, explore the expo, meet and greets, got my backpack with all my food in it. 2 big meals to get in. Let's go. You're just collecting them, right? Just in the expo now. I should have totally worn the mic, but I didn't. And I'm queuing up at the Evogen booth because Sydney Gillen is doing a meet and greet, and there's absolutely no way I am doing a Pittsburgh Pro, my pro debut, and not meeting Sid and getting her on the vlog and getting a photo. I should have worn like the mic because I have no idea how it's going to pick up the sound.
The lighting is pretty good too.
Are you liking it? Are you liking it? So, any words of advice for my pro debut tomorrow?
Go out there, have fun, take the judges' feedback. Don't look at anybody backstage.
Oh, really? No. Not even the other girls that are doing their pro debut.
Don't look at anybody backstage.
Okay.
You can be nice.
Yep.
But you gotta, especially the first one. You gotta
stay in my zone.
Yeah, you gotta be in your zone. That doesn't mean be a B word, but you don't have to feel as if you gotta talk to everybody backstage.
No.
This is about you. This is your moment. You want to showcase what you have done, not the friends you've made.
I love that.
You can talk at 5. The show is over by then.
Yeah.
Once you get on stage, everything is done. Then you go socialize. But right now, you're here for one thing and one thing only. Focus on what you're here for.
Thank you so much. So that is the expo and men's prejudging done. I managed to get in early for my first coat of tan, and now I'm just walking from the convention centre to the lobby of the Western to meet the photographer and go and do some shots. But I am absolutely freezing. Probably the worst bit about competing is getting your tan done, which is why for many years Darren's always tanned me. I hate standing there with the fans on, and I don't care about being naked, but I'm just like, I don't like being cold.
In a couple sentences, give me a little intro. Who are you?
My name is Rebecca Farrell, aka fitness_bets on Instagram, and I am an IFBB pro figure athlete.
All right, hands and hips. Elbows wide. Ooh, look at those shoulders.
Fire. So that shoot went on for a little bit longer than anticipated, but it was a lot of fun. But I'm very tired. I've forgotten how tiring shoots can be. Day before your show, maybe not the best time to do a shoot, but I've just got back in. It's like 5:15. I need to go back to tanning at 6:30, and I was due to do a check-in with Darren, but he was like, "You've just been shooting, just check your weight. Let's see where your weight is at." Still 149.9. So yeah, this morning I woke up, I was 149. Then on my second check-in, 149.9. He bumped my food up, gave me more food, 149.9 again. So this meal that's going in now is 100 grams of rice, 50 grams of chicken, 50 grams of pineapple, 10 grams of honey, and he's just bumped it up by putting in 10 grams of nut butter as well. And I put some hot sauce on top. And it's going down the hatch. And I'm putting my feet up before next tanning. And we're back at tanning again. Pro tan. Let's go. Deja vu. One thing I will say about Pro Tan, and actually how this whole event is organised, is it's super duper organised. The girls at Pro Tan are the best. You're always in and out very quickly, which is awesome. Babe, guess what?
What?
When I was in the street, I heard music. But as I was walking, the music was coming with me, and I was like, why is it not coming out of a shop? There was somebody walking down with a boombox. Legit, a boombox, like Fresh Prince. He's
Not
like,
far from Philadelphia.
literally was like carrying it down the street, bopping away. Just coming up to 7:30. So tanning is done. Did another quick check-in with Darren so he could have a look at me with my 2 coats of tan. My weight is 150.7, so it's finally going up. But I think it was like 152 when I went to bed last night. He still thinks there's more to fill, so I'm going to have this last meal. This is the last meal before show day, and there's zero protein in it. Zero protein in it. There is 100 grams of rice, 50 grams of banana, 20 grams of dates, 4 rice cakes, 2 of which are topped with 10 grams of almond butter, and the other 2 have got my chocolate greens paste on it. And that's pretty much what I'm going to have. And finish off my 5 litres of water, and then head to bed. And then I'll be up in the night to check in on the girls, which are pretty much set, like they're all set for Sweden. And then I will wake up in the morning and do my check-in, and it will be show day, which I'm really excited for.
Better color.
Oh, yes.
She's slightly sharper. Check the abs.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's gonna be
Happy show day. It's just gone 5 a.m. and I am sat on the couch watching the live stream for my girls in Sweden. I went to bed last night at 9 p.m. Then I was up at 11:30, 1, and about 3:30, checking them in, making sure that they're all sorted. I'm on the phone to them now. I'm watching the live stream. The Sweden show is awesomely run. Times are all super smooth. Everything's running to schedule. And they have a free live stream, which is amazing. So I'm just going to watch them get on stage now, see how they do, and then it will be time for me to start my show day, which works out perfectly in terms of timings. Like, my sleep is poor anyway, so I'm not too fussed. I just want to make sure that they're all sorted. All their prejudging will be done before I do my check-in, and the show will finish at about 12 p.m. my time here, which is like 6 p.m. Sweden time. It might finish earlier, so by the time I'm going on stage, they'll be all done and dusted. But it's the prejudging that I have to make sure that they're absolutely perfect for, which is what I've been doing through the night. And then once prejudging's done, we'll have an idea of where they're placing, and then I can set them off with their meals and their water for finals, and then start my day.
On the British government, but it's like okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
I
you can see the British coastline from the beach.
Ooh, from Lebanon.
She's good.
She's
She's really good.
You guys.
What's up with
24 girls in this class,
I said, I have
and
that
Aline
business, the
is
numbers. What's up with
10
you
to
guys?
15. So she's in this, like, second call out on the far left there.
I like
Mega class, huge class.
You have in really great shape.
I actually like that they don't emphasize the condition so much.
Really? I don't agree.
That's my opinion. In the women's category,
Yeah, but in pro,
I mean,
I
to
think-
figure you need to be conditioned.
but you need to have the figure. I think
Yeah, of course.
that's the main thing.
but that's
Yes,
the
but
way
you
it's
need to
gone.
build
That's the
layers,
way it's
though.
gone, though.
Yes.
That's the way it's gone. You don't bring condition to the pros, you ain't going to call your last call out.
Like, I like her a lot.
Yeah,
I think she could be my winner.
She was good. She was good.
Yeah,
You're a front runner.
they want to be harder, I think.
240 and 253 switch.
240 to 50, okay?
Yeah, because she's probably those two are the hardest. I really like the third from the right.
Yes, Mina!
I think she's going to be third.
I
After
think
that,
It's now daylight. It's just coming up to 7:45. The girls did really well. Aline's class of bikini was the biggest class of the day, 24 athletes, and she placed 10th or 11th, we think, but didn't make it to finals, unfortunately. Phoebe had a class of 7 very strong athletes. She's top 3, so she's through to finals. I've set her up with what she needs to do now. She's going to be back on stage in a couple of hours. And I've just now done my own personal check-in, which I will share here so that you can see. And weirdly, with the additional carbs, well, not weirdly, we kind of knew it was going to happen, but about 350, maybe a little bit more, went in yesterday, and I woke up this morning lighter in weight, 148.3 pounds, but visibly harder, drier, lines are deeper in my legs, and that's with no water, food, or a pump on. So I'm really excited to see what I look like come stage time once I've been fed. I've got a good pump on backstage, but I'm just sat here now with my first meal, which has been set by hubby. Time for you to get on the vlog, mister. Yeah, time for you to get on the vlog, and I'm going to get my meal to show everybody, and you're just going to be on your phone. Okay, fine. He's not feeling too good. Typical. Whenever we travel, he always gets ill. He can barely speak. His throat is closing up, and I don't want to get whatever he's got. So he's been on meds all night. But are you happy with my check-in? Are you happy with how we've peaked?
Mm-hmm. Very happy.
You're a little bit smug, aren't you? He's like, you kind of predicted. We always did like, guess my weight, and like, I think you'll be this, I think you'll be this. But we've utilised the carb up really well, and specifically with a focus on lower volume, higher carbs. Correct?
Yeah, well, today for sure.
Well, we did the rest of the days. It's
Yeah.
not been like high volume. There's been no veg. Protein's been lower.
No, veg was out yesterday. The first carb up, they still had veg in it. First day.
Uh-huh.
Day before removed veg and paid a little bit more attention to volume of the meals and digestion.
And utilised, obviously, what you guys have seen as things like cooked rice, banana, dates, honey, nut butter, squares bars. So my breakfast today consists of 0 protein. 0 protein.
No protein needed.
No protein needed. I've got 100 grams of cooked weight rice, 50 grams of banana, 20 grams of dates, 10 grams of honey, 10 grams of peanut butter, 1 gram of pink salt. And so it looks like a small bowl. It weighs in total what, babe?
Including the squares bar, which you didn't mention.
Oh, and the squares bar that I didn't mention. Yeah. Including this. The total weight, 212 grams of physical weight, but carbohydrates,
76.
76 grams of carbs. He's looking at me like
7 grams of fat.
And 7 grams of fat. So a nice, easy way to keep the waist nice and tight and to continue to fill. And yeah, I'm just going to tuck into this now because it's epic. Oh, and I'm supposed to have a coffee. I need to go make my coffee. So I'm going to eat this up now. Put my feet up. I don't have much else to do, but put my feet up. And then I'll be heading off to tanning at 10 a.m. We are back at the convention centre. Bag is packed. Got my suitcase with all my gummings in. Just going to go and head to tanning now. And then Darren will have another look at me. We'll get another meal in. And off to hair and makeup. Such a chilled morning. I'm not used to these chilled mornings. It's been mega chilled. The last coat of tan is done. I'm very dark. Next meal is going in at 10:30. 3 rice cakes, 10 grams of peanut butter and 10 grams of honey in between these two. And then 50 grams of pineapple and 20 grams of dates, and a gram of pink salt is sprinkled on there as well. Eat this up now and then off to hair and makeup. Hair, makeup, all done. Time to do the damn thing. It's just 12:30. Show starts at 1. But we've got women's physique and wellness on first. Darren's just had another look at me. Told me what to eat at... What time am I eating that?
When you're backstage.
When I'm backstage. I'm going to have squares bar and 2 dates. But we're all good to go. Now the nerves are kicking in. Backstage now. Hubby is with me for a little bit before he goes to go and get his seat. Everyone's just chilling, finding their spot. Got a little while before I have to pump up. Not long now till it'll be time to put my glaze on, pump up, so I'm actually going to put this camera away, get into my zone. Any more footage now before I next get in front of the camera will be stage stuff. Fingers crossed hubby can film my routine.
Ladies, quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Face front. Hannah. 114 Natalia. $109 and 95 switch. 109, 95 switch. 106 and 101 switch. $99 and 101 switch. $114 and 96 switch. Ladies, quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. turn to the right. Face front.
Guys, I don't even know what just happened. I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. Second call out in that lineup of figure athletes in my pro debut is absolutely wild to me. Wild. And it's funny because when I was pumping up backstage, Darren was able to stay with me right until I kind of went on stage. And then when we did our first lot of comparisons, we had a little bit of time before we did our individual routines. And then I ran down to my phone to message Darren. I was like, how did I look? Can I drink some more water? Can I have a couple of dates? Did that, then did my individual routine. And then we obviously went into the judging round. And I knew that the first 8 were going to be the Olympians, like the pro athletes that have been doing this for many, many years, people that I've looked up to for years. And I was super excited to watch them in the first call out. And then second call out came around and my name got called and I was pretty much in shock. Got moved around a little bit, but we think potentially 12th or 13th, probably more likely 13th, I would say. But I'm absolutely buzzing with that. We've just back to the apartment now. Again, the perks of literally being 5 minutes away from the venue means we can come back here and chill for a bit. It's like, what time is it? 3:45, something like this? Yeah, it's like 10 to 4 now. Final starts at 5, but it'll be women's physique, all of their routines, then it'll be wellness, then it'll be me. So we've got some time now to feed up. I just took my weight. My weight is down, 147.5, so it's the lightest it's ever been. So hubby has just instructed me to eat 2 more caramel rice cakes with 10 grams of nut butter and 50 grams of banana. Get in 300 mils of water. Is that just like now with this meal?
Over the next 23 minutes.
Over the next 23 minutes. And I believe he's ordered me something from DoorDash, a large McDonald's fries. God only knows what that's going to do to me. But I'm going to sit and eat this now. And then we will get the fries in and see you at finals. Look at who it is. Look at who it is. The return of the 3 Musketeers, who seem to travel everywhere in the States where I am, always. I know. Are you impressed with this new camera?
I love it.
Hubby to thank. So, okay, I did just get myself all prepared to come to finals, but it's only top 10 in finals, which is fine. I just walked all the way there. I got to chat to Sid in person. She gave me some feedback. I saw Sandy, one of the head judges. She's going to give me feedback via email. But my girls are here, and you are going to go and watch the rest of the finals, 100%. Yes. And then we've got a team meet up tomorrow. We're doing a little brunchy brunch tomorrow morning, which is going to be lovely. So thank you so much for coming, ladies.
You have done.
You are the best.
Amazing.
That first sip. Absolute heaven. And the only thing that I wanted post-show was a coconut milk latte with sugar-free vanilla, which I have in my hand, and an acai bowl, which I've ordered. However, with me being down in weight and obviously going straight into another peak week, Darren was like, order something, be mindful. And to be honest, all I would really fancy would be something like a poke bowl. So I've ordered that. So I've got a poke bowl coming, an acai bowl coming, coconut milk latte, and I'm just going to make sure I hydrate and get about 2 litres of water in. And what I've also done, as you might be able to tell, is I've showered. That is the nicest feeling in the world, washing off all of that tan. I've left makeup on because I'm like, feels sad to take it all off after it looks so pretty. So I'll probably take that off a little bit later on. But I have put a wash on. These are the things that you do. Like I put a white wash was done, dark wash is on now with all the stuff that was covered in tan. So everything's all clean when we travel tomorrow. My suitcase is packed, done all that as well. So now we're just going to chill. It's like coming up to 7 p.m. Probably go to bed about 9. And then up normal sort of time. I'm not up through the night checking in my girls, which is going to be nice. Hopefully I can sleep through the night. And then pack my food for travel and go ahead and see my clients in the morning. So that is show day completed. Big guy, I didn't go back for finals, but actually a little bit relieved because I'm tired and I just wanted to get everything all sorted because we're leaving tomorrow for New York and the next peak week. So I will show you my food before I close off the vlog, and then we will start this all over again. Food has finally arrived. Look at the size of these. I think mine's actually bigger than yours. That's my one. And that's yours. So before we close this first show day vlog off, I have a few questions for you because this is the man behind it all. The whole prep, the peak, making everything perfect for show day, keeping me nice and calm. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Firstly, were you happy with the look we brought to stage? And is there anything that you would change or would like to improve for next week? Speak up, because I haven't got the mic.
Happy, definitely. And I think the result kind of speaks for that, you know, where you placed.
Talk this way.
Sorry. Yeah, like coming into this show, looking at the lineup and knowing that there was 10 Olympians in the lineup, I think.
I think it was 8, yeah.
No, well, there was the first call out,
What,
bar 1.
Yeah.
7, and there was 2 in the second call out.
In my call out, yeah, that's true.
There's 9 Olympians.
9 Olympians, yeah.
Like that, and so the goal was to get top 15, and you got second call out and in top 15. So
12th or 13th, we think. Yeah.
So very, very good. Like that second call out was a first call out in most shows.
True.
You know, so very, very good.
Anything to improve for next week? Like, yes, it was the best I looked currently, but you did say to me in private, you were like, you still weren't completely full, you think?
Yeah, like there's that balance of fullness relative to conditioning. And I think that how your body sort of held over the last sort of few weeks leading into the show with stress, fatigue, cortisol, that dropping off, and it dropped off by sort of like Wednesday, and we started to fill, and we went with a gradual approach to kind of keep your waist, keep the conditioning, and I think we were like 85% maybe today, which was a very good look. But I think there's more room. Like I think you can be a touch fuller, which I think will naturally come by just continuing the process into this week. Yeah.
So the plan today is you want me to get this food in, a nice decent meal that I know I can digest well, that will kind of fill me a little bit. That's it. Acai bowl on top of that. And then tomorrow we've got a busy travel day, which I will continue the next vlog on with, but back to kind of baseline.
No, well,
low carbs tomorrow.
0. It's basically just protein, fat only tomorrow because
I'm barely moving. We're driving for like 7.5 hours. So,
yeah. And then what that will do will allow us then to be in a position Tuesday to assess where the weight is relative to the look, because we know that now for this rest of the week the sort of bedtime weight and morning weight we want to be waking up at to establish the look for Saturday. So it's not really science or anything. It's pretty straightforward.
And that's the thing, is it's just been so smooth. Like everything was like, we knew every time we play the game, guess my weight, you got it right every single time, because you know how much food you're putting in, how my body responded to it, and honestly it was the smoothest peak we've ever had, and it was no drastic measures, like no crazy drug protocols, there was nothing like that. It was just food, water, salt, literally it.
We just slightly tapered down the water and salt a little bit.
Yep, and that was it. Perfect. So let's eat this up now. I'm going to close this vlog off here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my pro debut show day vlog. I will start another peak week vlog from tomorrow because we've got lots happening. Got team meet up in the morning. We're driving back to New York. We've got a new Airbnb to get to. And we'll be training in Bev's gym Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Resting on Friday. And then another show day weekend and vlog. So a different experience. This Pittsburgh Pro, the way it was run was freaking phenomenal. Like, we couldn't have asked for better. Let's see if it's super smooth for next week's show. And I'll catch you in the next one. Like, subscribe, do all of the good things. I appreciate all of the love and support on this channel and also my Instagram. It's been blowing up like crazy. I'm trying to reply to messages, but I'm going to eat this up now, get a good night's sleep, and I will see you all in the next one.